Listen up, good peoples. Listen up, good peoples. It is your boy Kevin Mullins here with episode 11, the Uncommon Report podcast. And we have elated guests on the line tonight. AVI.PK and her husband, Bosa, in the house. Oh man, it's been a journey over these last few months, getting everything started from the tour. We're gonna dive into it. Without further ado, though, I will bring them on right now. Let's bring them on. Bosa, Ivy, what's good, good peoples?
There we go. We can't hardly hear you.
We are live. What's good, good peoples? Can you hear me? I think we may be having difficulties at this point in time. Hold on just a second.
What's going on with his end? But that's why we're supposed to be on that 6:45 to work out any issues. Thank you, Lord, for what you are trying to do. We ask that you help us get online to do the show that you asked us to do. See what Keisha got to say today. Oh, they be sitting in little plans. You still in a small group out there? Why not?
All right, guys. We
No,
having a
that's
little.
good.
I think we having
That's
a
not.
few technical difficulties. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We just can't see
All
you.
right, we good. We good. We good. We are live right now. So let's get back into it. I was stating that we started this thing a few months ago with the Be Still We Moving tour, and we had conversed about what it is that we wanted to do. We talked, and then we went on tour. So let's recap some of the events that we've had an opportunity to. If you got background playing, put that on mute because I think that's uh I think that's a hindrance. So yeah, if you can put
Who's
that
this?
on mute, the
Talk about
background. All right.
Do you
Can
still
y'all
hear
hear me?
anything?
Yes. I can hear
we can
you.
hear
Yes.
you.
All right, cool. Long as you can hear me, you don't necessarily have to see me,
Okay.
but know that I'm here with you. You know what I'm saying? We having a few technical difficulties, but it's okay though. The show must go
Facts.
on. You know what I'm saying? So we like I said, we converse, we talk. You know what it is that we envision for this tour. We set some dates. We got a few places that we went out. Let's talk about the experience. Let's talk about it. So, let me ask you this first question: what was your favorite city that you ventured out to?
So far, hold on. Where do we start? Okay.
We
It
started in
was
Georgetown.
Marion, Conway. We did. Georgetown. Okay, so I would probably have to say my favorite one was the last one we did in Conway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Where we had to move from outside to the inside. I can't
Right.
remember the name of the venue or the name of the place, but that was by far my favorite. It was at that moment I pulled. Well, during the show, I could tell that it's growing. The tour is growing. We are growing together as artists and also as common ground. So I think that put in perspective, like, yeah, this really taking off. We doing something. We moving.
Right. Right. Everything else be still.
What was your favorite one?
Right.
Your favorite city?
I think we have some more technical difficulties. Uh, well, as you've heard it already, Ivy PK, she did say that Conway was one of her favorite places that she ventured off to on this tour. We started off, like I said, we started off in Georgetown. Our second destination was Conway. Our third was my hometown, Marion, South Carolina. I must say, the beginning of the tour really set the stage on how things were supposed to be, because um, there they go. We're gonna add them back to the stream.
It's
Yeah.
here.
So yeah, so we back.
We back.
I was just
Yeah.
discussing like the first
Okay.
one,
We can
the
see you
first
now.
showcasing was definitely the best one for me. Just so y'all know that, like, it set the stage, it set the atmosphere of what the tour was gonna be like. Mind you, we've never had encounter outdoors at all. We went outdoors. We had an outside event. We had a stage. It was hosted by the Gullah Geechee Committee of Georgetown, South Carolina. So big shouts out to them for having us. They gave us full leniency to do what it is that we do with Common Ground. It was truly a blessing. It was truly a blessing. And then we ventured off to Ivy Spot down in Conway, South Carolina, by way of Pastor Jermaine Vereen.
Right.
Shouts out to Pastor J. Pastor J is such an awesome guy. If you're ever in Conway, stop by New Visions, New Ministries, because they are doing some phenomenal things there in Conway, South Carolina. They even, extended the invitation to have us back, same like we did when we was in Georgetown. And then we came over to Marion, South Carolina for the Family Fun Fest. Man, we had a super stage. We had a plethora of artists to show up. We had plenty of vendors. It was such an awesome time.
I've been here
I
all day
tell
with a
you,
watch.
it was definitely a great event. Um, it was definitely a great event. And now we're getting ready to head to back to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We are headed back to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina at the Fresh Brew Coffee House. Definitely, you want to show your face in the place. It's going to be phenomenal, because when I tell you that spot is live and it is lit,
Okay.
you
That's where it
definitely
all
want to be
started.
in there. Absolute, absolute. That's exactly where it started. You know what I'm saying? From the album release of Bosa's album and your own as well. Is this
Yep.
better for y'all? Y'all good?
Yeah.
Absolute, absolute. So talk to the people, Bosa, man. I think we was getting ready to ask you, what was your favorite city that you encountered?
Shoot. And excuse us right now. We're in the studio right now. But my favorite city was probably the Myrtle Beach one. Um The first one is that when we started tour? Because I
Well,
counted all the, huh?
well, Myrtle Beach, the album release, if you want to consider that, the start of the tour, it is what it is. But
Yeah,
the
I'm
official
gonna
the
say,
official tour was Georgetown.
all right, okay, yeah. So this year two. Well, this like year two that I've been touring. So I'm kind of I've been just putting everything on one big tour, if that makes sense in my mind.
Okay, cool,
So
cool, cool.
but basically, I think probably that last one, because it was unorthodox
Go, what you looking at? What?
for the artist to go first.
Right, right,
Oh.
right,
No,
right,
because
right.
normally we have open mic. Normally we have spoken word and open mic, for the artists to go, for other artists to display their talents and their gifts. And this time, due to I think the weather has kind of hindered us a
Correct.
little bit there, but due to that, we moved inside, and my mother-in-law had came. We had to go because we had the kids and stuff. My nieces and nephew and them had came down. So basically, I apologize.
Reminiscing.
Yeah, it's just been an eventful few months. So, but the crowd was very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
I had liked that about it. It was young and old and middle. Saw some faces that I knew, so it was some faces that I didn't expect to see. So it was kind of like a homie feeling, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
So and the crazy part is that's the one I was the most nervous for.
I think I went out. Which one was that again?
I think that's the one I was nervous for, the one in Marion.
Right, right. Okay, okay. All right. Cool. So Marion, you was the most nervous. What made you feel so comfortable in the other places? Was it preparation or just the vibe, the energy? What was it that made you feel nervous about Marion?
I think what made me feel nervous about Marion was just it was something different, if that made sense. And
Okay.
I think because I'm a person that spends time in Marion, you don't
Mm-hmm.
generally see things going on in Marion. So I didn't know what to expect from the people, if that made sense. If that makes sense.
Gotcha.
I don't I know what they like to a certain extent, but I don't know I didn't know them enough to connect with them, if that makes sense. In my
Okay.
mind, I think it was like a mental blockage at that point. Probably because I probably was tired. Um, but nevertheless, it was just something different, and it was like a challenge. It challenged me to connect with the artists that were there and the people that were there.
Okay. Cool. Well, like I've always said on this podcast, challenges are only to build you. You know what I'm saying? They're never to defeat you.
Right.
Um, Once you embrace the challenge, I realize that there is a new strength that is added to your life, to your mindset, to your body. Um, Challenges, they come in different form and fashions, you know what I'm saying? Like even today, think about it. We have challenges with technical stuff. Can we hear each other? Can we see one another? You know what I'm saying? We have those type of challenges, but if we go through it, if we just press our way, you see how things cleared
Right.
up. You see how we all here on one accord.
Okay.
You got to press through the challenge in order to see the end
Had to
result
shift a
of it
little
all.
bit.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Absolutely. And there's a shift. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. I feel it. Definitely so. So let's talk about moving forward though. Let's talk about moving forward. Um, after this Myrtle Beach event, which is tomorrow, if you see the ticker down below, we will be at the Fresh Brew Coffee House, 933 Broadway Street, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But after we do this show, what is it that you envision for the next leg of the tour? Avi, let me
Uh,
hear from you.
me? Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to happen on the next leg of the tour?
Um, for the near future, I would probably want more. You know what? This is a good question because I really don't know. Like, just I don't know. Um, because I just believe God is going to do exactly what He promised us. So, and that comes with more people. That comes more. We'll probably get patronized more down the line. Not that we're doing this for money, but like our gifts will begin to make room for us. So,
Right.
I see us getting patronized. I see us being on TV. You know, it's all coming. I can see it all coming together. So basically, next time we'll probably have more people going live. We'll be out. I think it will get out more just from us doing these few interviews, podcasts, us what is the word I'm looking for? Advertising on uh Instagram, Facebook. Our name is catching up. Our name is catching up with what we're doing. So, and the people are now catching up to what we are doing and trying to do and all of that. So, I think the more we continue to do this tour, we're going to see more faces that we know. We're going to see, what's going to happen because I ain't God. But I'm looking for whatever God has in store for us. I don't know. Like, that's the only answer I can give you.
Well,
You went out, so you're gonna have to ask it again.
I said, Bosa, what about you? What do you expect
Oh,
on the next leg of the tour?
10 more artists. Um, I'm looking for it to be strategic, like, and what I mean
Okay.
by that is like
I don't know where this flag come from.
everybody like being in place. Cause I think this tour I think a few days we were without like the full team, if that makes
Right. Right.
like
Correct.
the experience part, if you get what I'm saying.
So having like how they be on the bus and stuff, like traveling with
Yeah,
each other
yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
So basically, like I said, the experience side of it is kind of what I'm looking for. Right now, we do it by ourselves, if that makes sense. Like the driving, that type of stuff. So when the next phase in my mind, or what I can see is having
A team.
well the team just having all us there to create the experiences. That's what I'm most excited for. The new founded experiences um that we're about to be a part of.
Right. Right. I concur with you on that. I think if you know the whole team really came together. I don't know if the whole team came together, you know what I'm saying, then it's gonna be one big shebang. I'll tell you that. I had another choice of words, but we'll, you know what I'm saying. So I I think if we do strategically plan out what it is that we envision for the second leg of the tour, it can cause a ripple effect like no other. We already starting a bubble,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And once that bubble pop, in water, there's a spread, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
therefore, we still blowing air into the bubble right now. But when it bursts open, you feel me? Be still.
yeah.
Everything else be moving. That's right. We got some comments. We got some comments. Nigel Madison is one of our sponsors with Truth Out of the Bag. Now I do see a comment. I sent you the
Hey,
link. So if you got
Nigel.
the
What's
link,
up, Nigel?
what's happening? Yeah, I thought, it is Nigel's birthday weekend. So I did not expect Nigel to come on at all. I really didn't because I want her to enjoy herself. She needs to definitely rest up, you know what I'm saying, and enjoy herself. Big ups to
Uh-huh.
Nigel, you know what I'm saying? So if you got that link, go ahead and tap in. We'll love to have you. Come on, say a few words and talk to the people. Um,
Facts,
yeah, and
facts.
even sponsors as we on it. I would love to see more sponsors. That is something that I would love to see. I would love to see more sponsorship. People who actually believe in the vision of what we have with Common Ground and the Uncommon
Right.
Report podcast. I would love to see more sponsorship. So, if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to dive in and sow some seed into this ground that we are moving, be still because we
Yes.
are moving. If you want to sow seed, just hit any of us up in the DM. Definitely, we will shout you out for your contributions to this grand venture because I'm telling you, it seemed like last year all we was doing was just talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And then things begin to bubble. They begin to trickle in. Like, hey, bro, I got this date
Yep.
over here. What you think? Oh, everything good with me. All right, cool. Hey, da, 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 da. So I love the freeness of it all, but also
Uh-huh.
I do think if we take time to strategically plan on what it is that we want to do, then things will be better for us.
Right. We seen one of the comments and it asked, oh, I know him. Hey, Sway. Um, it says, do you guys have a production team, producers, beat makers, or engineers?
It's a one-stop shop.
Um, okay. I was just about to say, my husband does all of those things. Do you do production? That's producing, ain't it?
I got a team
You
of
know, I don't
producers.
know. I don't be knowing these terms for real, for real. But
I got a I got a team of producers. Brando Benz, he just produced for No Cap NBA YoungBoy. My brother RJ King, he produced for Rubber Band OG, Tam Navar, Reezy Rock, a few other people in New York.
he
Uh,
also make beats.
yeah,
So
that's the production side. And then my boy Stacks, he cook up, he an engineer as well. RJ King is engineer as well. Um, who else? Who else? One Take. I got a producer by name One Take from Florence, South Carolina. He fine, but and then got another producer as well, Junior Churchill. Quest for Love. That's their partnership together. So it's a
sounds like a team.
yeah it's the team is pretty big.
But it always has room for growing. So if there's anything you're interested in, do let us know. You can hit Bo up. Don't hit me up because I don't be knowing. I don't know. I don't be knowing about this stuff. Okay, I'm just there, and I'm here for more support. So weak. But you can always inbox him. He's on. You want to give him your name stuff? Facebook, Bo Siri Harper. You got Instagram. Tell me your Instagram. Why I'm talking for you? Go ahead.
My Instagram is underscore BO5A. And those are and my email is on my Instagram. So Oh, that's the best way to get in contact with me is through email. Please don't call my phone.
I'm so weak. But
Y'all,
yes,
y'all, y'all got me dying. Please don't call my phone.
for me, like it really be blowing off the hook, and I'm gonna have to say,
Right.
email. Sorry, no, I'm playing.
Structure. You know what I'm saying? And respect the boundaries. You feel me?
Okay,
This brother is not only, you know what I'm saying, a recording artist and audio engineer, but he is first and foremost a father and a husband. You know what I'm saying? So respect the boundaries. Respect the boundaries, peoples.
thank you, Kev. Sorry,
Absolute,
no, I'm playing.
absolute, absolute, absolute. Hey, look, I know where you're coming from. We in the same boat. And keeping up with C, do not play. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, um, I would like to see more content
Did it
creation. You know what I'm
comments?
saying? From not just people who, uh,
Oh, Nigel says she needs the link so she can join in.
I sent it already, two different ways. So, yeah, I would love to see more content. You know what I'm saying? Taking the
You
content
heard me,
that we
Kev?
actually do. Yes, I sent it two different ways. So I would love to see more
Mm-mm.
content.
We don't know where Kevin went. His picture gone again. Sing with me. I'd be so embarrassing. What they say? Come on in, come on in. There they
Yeah,
go, there they go.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I heard y'all. I was listening. I said I sent it two different ways. I sent the link two different ways. So just check in and check that inbox. Check that inbox on Facebook. Nah, check the inbox on Facebook. But yes, definitely. We would love to see more content creation. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm realizing, you know what I'm saying, a guy that gets an opportunity to watch things behind the scenes, as it does build traffic.
Can't hear
It
you.
We can't hear you.
hello.
Can y'all hear us? Let us know if you can hear us in the comments. Because maybe it might be us. I'm not sure. Can y'all hear us?
Can you hear me? Hello. The people out in the land say that we can hear both. Yes, we can hear everybody.
We can
See?
hear you now.
Yes. So I think there might be a slight lag. There might be a slight lag. But yeah, we would love to see content creation. From the visual side, because it does draw an audience. It draws attention to what it is that you're doing. It runs the numbers up. Trust and believe. I definitely know it runs the numbers up because I get a chance to watch this stuff behind the scenes. So therefore,
Uh-huh.
therefore, I see how it works. You know, I do know that it is working. Another thing, photos, someone to actually come out, take pictures, you know what I'm saying? These are some of the things that we would love to have as well. We've had a few people that come, but we need that team to stick together and say,
In the
hey,
comments, let us know if it's just us. He keeps going in and out. Yep. You keep going in and out. Somebody said we can hear both again. And then somebody said, well, not now.
They can hear us.
They can hear us, but you keep going in and out. Like you will stop and then your thing loads.
someone says that they can hear us, they hear both sides.
They say it might be on us because they can hear both.
I think we got a spammer in the house. Right.
There we go. Oh,
But yeah. So those are some of the things that we're looking forward to doing on this next leg, having more content creation, planning strategically on what it is that we want to do, having photographers, people who want to join the team as far as engineering work. Trust and believe. We're a one-stop shop. We have it all. We have it all. We
we
have it
need
all.
y'all.
But we need more though. You know what I'm saying? Because if one can't make it, then we have a backup plan for the
Yep.
plan that's already implemented.
Correct.
Right. Nigel, since you can hear us, please tap that link in your DM.
Facts.
So,
So we can sing happy
right.
birthday. Well, Bo can rap
Yeah,
you happy birthday.
absolute. Big facts. So, those are some of the things that we would definitely love to have.
Y'all. So make sure y'all be checking out Truth Out of the Bag Radio.
Yeah, shout out Nah, man.
Cause she be playing all the good stuff.
Big facts. Big
She
facts.
definitely be having the playlist.
So,
Hello? I think it's a lag. I can't. All right, guys, if you can hear me, with all these technical difficulties, if you can see me, if you can hear us, listen up. We will be at the Fresh Brew Coffee House, 933 Broadway Street tomorrow. Be still, we're moving tour commencement featuring PHEBOSA, AVI.PK, and the rest of the Common Ground fam. Without further ado, we're gonna end this live because we having so many difficulties. Um, we love you guys, and like we always say, Common Ground is growing up, one mic at a time. We out.